Okay. Uh, Hello YouTube, or like the very few of you that actually watch my videos. Um, I don't know how many of you there may be some of you that may have made this connection, but there's something that I want to think about, try to get into a little more study and to see whether or not I can prove it to be true or whether or not it is true. And it's someone was talking about how there's like not really evidence of Jesus existing during his life, and the evidence started popping up after he died. Well, at least modern time, as of what we can find and what we can see. The Bible, for example, was written after his death. The New Testament was written after his death. And then, pretty soon after that, I came across a very interesting punishment. And this was something that the Romans did. You know, the same Romans that crucified Jesus on the cross. There was this punishment that many considered worse than death. And I mean, that falls in line with Jesus supposed to be getting the worst treatment, the worst punishment you can think of, including death and all this and everything. Well, this punishment was erasing you from history. And it is unclear how many people were given this punishment, but it was given to even emperors. Really bad emperors. What they would do is they would destroy any documentation that had your name on it. And in some severe cases, they would destroy the home you lived in. Anything that had your name on it would be gone, destroyed, ruined. And then people would not be allowed to speak your name. And then I started to think, well, the people aren't allowed to speak your name? Well, doesn't that also kind of sound like the Christians that were hunted down and persecuted and killed by the Romans and the early part of with the first Christians? The Christians that weren't allowed to speak Jesus's name. The Christians that had to use a secret symbol to talk to each other. The Christians that had to talk in secret. And if they were found out, they would be imprisoned and killed. You know, sounds about right. What if thing is, what if the Romans, what if they tried to give Jesus this punishment? Like, I don't remember exactly what it was called off the top of my mind, but it was like, translated to English, it was like memory death or memory eraser, something like memorad erase something. It was a Latin name. And that's just my what if. I just want to know, what do you guys think of the possibility of this? What do you guys think of the possibility that Jesus was given a punishment where the Romans tried to erase him from history? Keep in mind that these things were not always successful. We do have found cases. The reason why we know this happened was because we found cases where they tried to erase the memory, but there was like enough for us to know that someone's trying to be erased. Like an emperor where they tried to destroy all the statues, but there was one of the statue pieces of rubble still had a face. Stuff like that. They weren't always successful. And so, it's just, what do you guys think of the possibility of this?